Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Coffee and Comics. I am your host, Jay Wheeler, as always, and I always coffee cup, best mug in the world. So we got a lot to cover today. So let's get started with today's news, comic book news that I've found out about. If you have a Netflix account, be ready to be watching Netflix for at least 10 hours. Because they are saying that Batman Beyond animated series, the Justice League Ultimate series, and a bunch of other superheroes that have been on TV and been very popular and then all of a sudden cancel and go away will now be on Netflix very soon. So get ready to add a lot of stuff to your instant queue because I know I'm going to. And I'm like everyone else, we all watch Netflix a lot, so that's going to give us another incentive to keep our Netflix account. And also, today, I got Tomb Raider right here. Sorry for the long pause, I just woke up a couple minutes ago. Tomb Raider and Gears of War Judgment. Just picked this up this morning. So, we're going to talk about these games right here. And, yes, so let's get started. So, I had a chance to play this so far, and I like it a lot. Actually, this is it's a good reboot because number one, she didn't have like short shorts on. Don't get me wrong, I like the Tomb Raider had short shorts a long time ago, but there's really no gameplay to that. Number two, she gets her ass kicked in like the first 5 minutes of the game, and not like beaten up, but like she is at a ship, and then all of a sudden the ship's going down, and you could see her jump and grab a hold of the captain's hand, like, oh, okay, everything's gonna be fine. No, the dude loses her grip, and she falls into the ocean, gets gets piled around through the ocean because the ocean's it's not forgiving, and she ends up on the island. She sees everyone, so she tries to go back for them, and then gets knocked out and ends up trying to burn herself alive so she can get cut off, so she can burn the rope that's holding her up. That the whole like mountain where she's in starts crumbling. Yeah, it's insane. First like 5 minutes of the game, but so far the graphics are pretty awesome. The storyline is starting to get a little cooler, starting to get cool because there's a lot of secrets that you need to find out, and it also gives you points. It gives you savage points for learning how to shoot a makeshift bow and arrow, learn how to hunt, and learn how to shoot, and how to forage for things when you're hungry. So, all in all, this game is pretty awesome, and if you haven't played this yet, you should go play it. And if you haven't picked it up yet, you should go pick it up if you can. But alright, so and then we got this lovely game right here that I just picked up this morning, which oddly enough my GameStop wasn't doing a midnight release for. Who knows? But yeah, so I believe this is a prequel to. Oh no, not a prequel. This is supposed to be taking place in the middle of 2. So you'll be seeing, scenes of Marcus and the other guys while 2 is happening. This takes place. So, but I think this is gonna be a real good game because this guy, when I saw him in 2, was pretty badass, and so I'm glad that they did this. I'm glad they didn't reboot. I'm glad that they did a side game that involves him in it more than Marcus. So I cannot wait to play this game because, like everyone that buys games like this, you got a great multiplayer levels, and I just, I have Turtle Beach headphones, so I want to use those. So, it's a good game. I'm going to play it and tell you more about it next week. So, look out for this. And then, as always, this week, oh my god, this last week was a pretty sad, week, but a great kind of week. It was a great but sad week, which came out of nowhere. I don't know where this came. They didn't prelude to any of this. They didn't tell us any of this in the back of the comics. They didn't mention anything. My mother, of all people, told me about this, which was on the news, like public news, which is weird. But as you can see here, we got see, Death of Robin, and then all the requiems after the death of Robin. So yeah, this came out of nowhere. I don't know why they killed him off, because he started getting really cool. He started getting to be really awesome. He started meshing and working very well with everyone. And then all of a sudden you kill him off. What the crap? DC, what the crap? I guess this is DC's way of trying to keep everything fresh. But I have a strong feeling he'll be back. But at the same time, I have a strong feeling he won't be the same. But, who knows? But it's kind of here. I'll show you a scene in here that I thought was pretty awesome. Like you knew something's gonna happen, but right here, this little heartwarming scene right here where Damien and Nightwing, or Damien and Dick, they're pinned down and they're like, listen, Damien's like, listen, I'm gonna go kick some ass, so if you want to come, you can. And so they have this little heart-to-heart real fast, and then bam, right over here. If I can move my head down, right over here, they go whoop some ass. But the ending is just, I don't understand. I don't understand, DC. Don't understand. And then, basically in these three, I'm not gonna really go over them individually, because basically in these three, it's self-explanatory. Like, I'll go over some basic stuff in it, because in this one they have basically one of the outsiders keeps training because she heard about the death of Batman, death of Robin. That's already happened. And so she's training supposedly to be the next Robin. I don't think she is, but I think that's what she's trying to do. But Batman realizes that what she's trying to do, because Batman is actually just she's following Batman through the whole, like, 4 nights of this, and Batman is just like out, and he's just whooping ass on everyone. I mean, everyone. And it looks like he hasn't gotten any sleep or anything, because his costume is all tattered and messed up, and everything messed up. So it's starting in this issue. It's starting to show how Bruce is cracking a lot. Well, not a lot, but cracking a little more, because after the death of the family, and then this now. So this was really good. This was a little heartfelt too. A lot of these Requiem comics are going to be very heartfelt, because it's showing how this is affecting the whole family. Like in this one as well, it just shows how Bruce is looking at all the stuff. He's going over everything that Damien has done, and why Talia al Ghul was going to do this. And and they had to, that big portrait that they made a long time ago, before the death in the family, had to, take it down, and then it just basically shows Bruce is going through his routine and sees Damien right there. As you can see right there, see, he's looking at the case and just holding the glove. But at the end of this one, he goes, just, I'll show you a picture, because it's pretty sad. See, there's a letter Oh, wait, no, I don't want. Sorry, I don't want to ruin it. Sorry, don't want to. Wait, no, you should. Where was no? I'm just gonna show this part right here. See, loses it and messes up the whole thing because of anger and guilt and all of that stuff. And then this one is basically, Batgirl trying to get in touch with her loved ones to grieve about losing Damien while her brother is trying to kill her. So, yeah. So, I read these. Man tier, right here. Man tier. One man tier. Right here. Alright, so that was today's Coffee and Comics for this Tuesday. I'm going to try and do them Tuesday now because Monday I work a lot and then I try to make a video and it won't look very good because I'll be all sleepy and not like that. But I will try to make a video. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays. I'm not trying. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays. So have a good morning, a good day, and a good night. And I'll